I know many people who have a romantic dreams. They want to live in the farm. Then they start a big farm with a big machine. They do conventional farming. They use more chemical. Not very long, their dreams turn to suffering after that. I was one of those people, but my scale is quite small. But it hurt a lot for small people like me. Then I start to do something different. I think about I need to design my land to make it different from normal farmer. Normal farmer they grow cash crop. They don't think about diversity much. But when I change my thinking, I start to design my land differently. Everything changed completely after that. In a small piece of land, I feel very secure. I don't need to work a lot like a normal farmer, but I have a lot of food to eat, a lot of fruit, and then I have enough income for spend in my daily life. I don't feel suffer. I have a lot of water in my land because I have many ponds. I have many fish in the ponds and many different kind of fruit trees, many different kind of vegetable. We have rice, we have everything. Even some crisis or something happen, I feel secure, I feel safe here. In my garden, I have more different kind of vegetable than in the market. All of my vegetable fresh and nicer than in the market. And the taste of my vegetable is a lot better than in the market. If we have a small piece of land, maybe about 1 acre, 1 acre is quite perfect size of land that we can make it sustain ourselves. We can grow enough food. We can have enough income for daily use, daily need that we need. We can live happily for a few people with a piece of land, only 2 acres, not more than that. If it's too big land, it's too much work. It will be a burden. But if it's small, we can make it good and have daily income and have food to eat, to feed the family easily. If we have a piece of land like 2 acre, the first thing will make income for us often. This is the experience from tropical area. The first thing is the pond. If we have a pond, maybe 1/4 of an acre, that's enough pond. And then we have fish in here. If we have fish, raise the fish in the pond that the size of the pond is about 1/4 of an acre, we can have income from the pond every day after we start to raise fish about 4 months. We will have income every day. And then if we have fish in the pond, we should not buy food from the company or from the market to feed the fish. We can use whatever we have in our area to raise the fish. It's good to raise the fish that eat grass, eat vegetable, not eat animal. Because we can cut grass, we can grow a lot of cassava, we can grow a lot of banana. A lot of them are on the edge of the pond. This is the food for animal, for the fish in the pond. And then we cut for them every day. When we cut them, they grow back again. Many plants like a banana or many plants that grow fast, banana, cassava, or anything else that grow fast. Even the weed from the garden, grass, we can cut them to throw into the pond every day. Not a lot, small amount per day every day. The fish gonna eat them. And after 3 months, the fish can be this big. So we can catch them easily. So if we raise the fish in the pond, many different kind of fish, they grow fast. And then we can catch them every day. We can make income from the pond every day. And the second thing is another area next to the pond, it can be the garden. The garden bed is where you can make income every day too. What we can harvest every day is something that grow back very fast, like morning glory. You can cut them often. Chinese chive or green onion, something like this is very easy to grow. And if we decide well, if we have big bed, long bed like this, and we harvest 1 meters per day. Today we harvest from here. Second day, third day, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. And after 7 days, this part will grow back again. We can come back. So this bed will make income every day. Spring onion. If we grow spring onion, they have a bunch like this. And then when we pull them, we keep one and pull two. We sell this two. And this one, another week, they split up into two again. So we can harvest them again. So it keep doing like this. We plant one time, we can harvest for a year. Every day, we make money from this spring onion. Morning glory is another thing. This bed can be morning glory. Morning glory, we harvest the same thing. Every day we harvest 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. After 7 days, this part will grow back. Because morning glory, when we harvest them, we cut them close to the ground. We cut them close to the ground. The next day, the new shoot coming up. Another 5 days is long enough. 7 days is long enough to harvest again. So if we harvest the first day from here until 7 days from here, and this will grow back, and you come back to harvest again. You keep harvest like this all the time. Chinese chive is another thing. Another bed can be Chinese chive. We harvest the same thing. So if we design the garden like this, many of them you can harvest every day. We have to decide to grow it enough for the day that we can harvest. Like if they grow back in the same size in 8 days, we need to divide section into 8 sections. And then we harvest them and sell them every day. Don't need to be big. Each of them can be only one bed. Only one bed. But if we have many of them in the small garden, it's good to have more than 30 varieties at least. If we have vegetable more than 30 varieties, we can harvest at least 20 varieties per day, every day. And when we sell it, we sell in the market nearby. Don't sell very far away. Sell in the village nearby or communities nearby. If we have many varieties, it's very easy to sell, especially in tropical countries. People buy everything easily. Wherever there are people, that is the market. So don't think about to grow a lot and then send them to a big department store. If you do that, it's a lot of process, a lot of work, and you get less income. But if we grow small amount like this, but decide them to have enough money per day every day, we will have enough money to use in our daily life. So in the garden, it's good to have many different things in one bed. Some of them we can grow many things in one bed. This row can be kale. This row can be coriander. This row can be cabbages. This row can be celery or anything. So in small bed, small area of the garden, we need to grow more than 30 varieties of plants. And then the garden and the pond it will create daily income every day. From my experience, 1/4 of an acre of my garden can make almost $30 per day every day. I can make that much. And then the pond can make another $10 or $20 per day every day. So this is the daily income. So per day, I can make $50 per day every day. And then if it's not very big, if it's only 1/4 of an acre, we take care of this garden less than 1 hour per day. And then we catch fish from here. If we design the tools well, we can catch fish in 15 minutes. We can catch fish every day. Don't take a lot of the fish. Just take a small amount to sell every day. So the rest of it can propagate more. So we need to calculate to make it sustain itself. If we take a lot, all the fish will be gone. But if we take small amount, then it can propagate more, and we can catch them and sell them every day, small amount every day. It will be daily income. So if we design the land like this, pond and garden create daily income for us. And then pond and garden help us to not buy food. That's another saving. For example, like my family used to spend almost $20 per day to buy food. But if we have this thing, we save $20 per day. So that's another income without working more. And then the rest of it, we can design the land to have rice field. And then between the rice field, we can make the big dike and then grow fruit trees. Between this rice, we should not grow a lot of rice because we don't need to eat a lot of rice. And the price of rice is very low. So don't grow a lot of them. But have more fruit trees. Fruit trees make more income than rice or corn or cash crop or all kind of monocrops. If we grow many things, it's easy to sell and easy to take care. So make a big dike so we can grow more fruit. In one dike, we need to have more than 5 or 10 varieties of fruit on the dike. This area will be rice. So on the dike will be weekly income for us. If we grow banana, papaya, passion fruit, guava, or something that can give fruit often, so we can harvest almost every week. Like a papaya, you can harvest ripe papaya every week. Banana, if we grow many of them, we can harvest almost every day. So this part, we have a lot of fruit trees. And the rice field, we grow rice in the rainy season. After rainy season, we can change into beans, watermelon, pumpkin, or sesame, or anything. This will be seasoning income. The dike will be weekly income. And then the pond and the garden is daily income. And the rest of the land will be the forest. The rest of the land will be forest. This part will be forest. Forest can be seasonal income, and forest can be pension when we retire. So farmer can be retired by relying on the forest. The forest means we need to grow many things together. And then after 3 years, we take care of the forest only 3 years. And after 3 years, the forest will take care of us. When the forest grow big enough, we don't need to do anything with it. We can harvest many things under the forest. In the forest, it doesn't mean you have only eucalyptus tree. It doesn't mean you have only thick trees. It doesn't mean you have only rubber trees. Forests need to have more than 100 varieties of plant in there, especially roots. Many kind of yam, wild yam, turmeric, and taro. Many things can grow under the forest. We can harvest them every year without taking care of them. Mushroom grow in the forest. Many wild vegetables can grow in the forest. So every year it depends on the season. Some rainy season, mushroom come up, we harvest mushroom. In the dry season, new leaves come out. Many wild vegetables, they have new leaves on dry season. We can harvest them and we can eat them and sell them. Bamboo is one thing. Bamboo is very good thing. If you plant bamboo around the forest, we can harvest bamboo shoot every year. And then we can sell the bamboo trees too. This will be seasonal income for us. And in the forest, if we grow hardwood trees, many of them in here, they grow bigger, bigger and bigger every year. When we deposit money in the bank, the value of the money always going down. But when we use the money to invest on planting trees, the value of the tree increase every day. The price, the value of tree never go down. So if we have like 100 hardwood trees in this land, after 30 years, each tree can be this big. So each tree can cost a lot of money. You can sell one tree per year. It's enough money to be our pension per year, every year. That's when we retire, we get pension from the trees. This is the design. Design to work less. If we have a small piece of land, we need to design the small piece of land to make it take care of us, feed us forever. But if we change the whole thing to grow only corn, we will never have anything. We will have only debt and work hard. But if we design the land to have many things like this, we will work less and less and less and less. And we'll have more and more and more income. This is the way that I experiment with myself. I start to experiment only the garden and the pond. In 3 years, I can make enough money to buy a new piece of land easily. So now I start to change the plan. I start to develop, design the whole land to have fish pond, to have garden, and to have rice field, to have the fruit area, and to have the forest area. So in the next 20 years, I will have more than I need. This is the way to make our life easy. We can design to make it easy. We need to think differently from normal way of farming. Because conventional way of farming never make anybody happy and have enough money to use. It make everybody in debt. But this technique, nobody will be in debt, but you will have more income and have a good food to eat, have a good family. This is very easy to do. Work less, have more to eat, and have more income to use. It's good way. Try it if you don't believe me. I did it already.